In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, welcome. My glasses seem like they are. I think I just need new glasses now. I'm going to get a prescription updated in August. How are you all doing? Let's start out with the banner because, I mean, Simon's in Africa, so he ain't worried about my black ass, but you know. Hi, Sanji. How are you? Hi, Purple Passion. Hi, Noel. Hey, all. Banner. I put it up. I put it up. Thank you. Greetings, Tracy and chat. So, there's so many things that I need to do, and I'm just trying to find all the time and space to do it. Did anyone hear if Kamala canceled her vacation? Did anybody hear that? Can anybody check that? Because apparently she canceled her vacation. I'll check it with you. I like to know what's going on. And is she in Aries? No, I don't see anything here. And what's her sign? How come I never knew this woman's sign? Hmm. Oh, she's a Libra. Okay. Is she a Libra? Yeah, I think I did know that. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm not worried about that. So I did a video earlier today on um, 40, 47, 47. Why do I always call him 45? 47. And it was kind of like disguised as the Redskins. I really wasn't checking the Redskins. I was checking whether or not his heart would have an impact on anything. And it turns out it will. His heart will have a huge impact on whether or not he stays or goes. Mm, I'm forgetting. Oh, wait, I don't want this water. Ugh, I don't know where my top is. Okay, that's why. I'm still in 2020 when he was 45 and he fucked up the world, much like it's a repeat, just in different forms, but the same immigrant issues still show up. Alligator Alcatraz. And I did see where he is stepping down. He will resign. And if he's not careful, he will resign without dignity because it is not his choice to step down. That 1% group that no one ever sees, they are in control of him and he knows it. And so at some point, they already called JD Vance in. So at some point, they're going to say, sir, it's time. And they want it to go as smoothly as possible. Now, it would be so much fun if it doesn't go as smoothly as possible. I would really enjoy his exit. And I would really like to see him to tell the 1% to kiss his ass. I think that would be the gift of 2025 because it will, by the way, happen in 2025. And I think it'll be interesting um, on because you know him, like if he doesn't want to go, which he does not, he's about to reveal some secrets on some folks. So we'll see. We'll see. He's going to reveal things on people. He's going to be like, and I've got this one Coldplay, and I got this one in between the sheets being Coldplay. I got actual pictures, so it's going to be so much fun. But also, by the time he does that, there's already going to be a campaign against him and how crazy he is. So everything that we already know, the 1% and all of the media will put out derogatory media against him. They're going to embarrass him. He is going to go down literally as the worst president ever if he doesn't just step down. Now, he has a choice. Step down and they'll build him up as the best thing since sliced bread. Give them a problem and he's going to show them. And they're going to show him. And we're going to be like, oh, God. Oh. And then he said this about it's going to be so much fun that my prayer is that he fights like hell. I pray for that. I pray that he threatens everybody. I pray that he threatens to pull the nuke button. I, I don't want anybody nuked. I pray that he shows pictures and people in compromising positions. Like, oh, please, God, let this be the comedy of the year. Please. We, the American people, deserve like a real live Saturday Night Live. Oh, and don't even watch Saturday Night Live because every week they will have something that's going to be mimicking the president. Who is it? Who? Oh, I'm working. Please, 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 please let this be the best thing ever. So, moving forward, let's see. Hold on a second. Okay. Well, I'm wondering. Here's what I'm wondering. I didn't read on this, but I'm totally wondering if he kind of has to step down, and was this a plan that he knew all along? Because at one point, he didn't like JD Vance. And that was kind of weird. Like, you always like your VP, but at one point, he wouldn't even acknowledge his presence. So I'm wondering if they kind of informed him. But is it coming sooner than later? So it's like, did they say to him after 2 years? Or better yet, did they say to him after the election, which is next year, right? So did he think he had 2.5 years? Although I have to tell you, technically, he sped up time. It feels like 2.5 years, to be honest with you. It feels really bad. That's what I'm saying, Ajuman, that maybe the plan always was to put JD Vance in. So maybe this is something he already knows, but did he expect it in 10 months? I think he expected 2.5 years, and I think he went along with it. I think he was like, "Oh, 2.5 years as president, second time around, I could work with that." But and also, I'm kind of wondering, to be honest with you, if he's being listen. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, so we're not like disclaimer. Is he being made sick? Right? Like, is he like? Is it like, no, sir, you can't eat that. You have to eat this. And they're gonna and he's like, no, I want this. And they're like, oh well, we really don't want to get you McDonald's for the 10th day in a row. It's not good for your health. I don't care. I don't care. Get me McDonald's, but we all know McDonald's will kill you if that's all you eat. That's sorry, McDonald's. I'll never sponsor you anyways. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. I did a read on it today, Charm. How you doing? And according to the cards, he's this close to something with this heart. I can't say if it's this, that, or the third, but he's this close. But I'm wondering now, I'm wondering if it's like, well, let him eat what he wants. Give him what he wants. And his feet are swollen and his body is breaking down because they are ready for him to go. They absolutely know that he would not stick to the plan. So is he being made sick by way of food? Yes, purposely. Like they're not like trying to keep him healthy, is what I'm trying to say. Like, oh, well, he's a president, give him what he wants. And they're like, oh, give him a lot of that. Like, is it being done on purpose? Not by way of like exit, like the world, more in terms of, more in terms of, we need a good excuse for him to leave. And swollen ankles is the thing. And I have to be honest with you. Do you think they couldn't cover up swollen ankles? Let's start there. Do you think makeup, like, are you kidding? They couldn't match the makeup to the color of his skin? Do you really believe? No, they want it to be known. Girls, we put on makeup all the time. We would know how to match the color of our hands with the right makeup and blend it in. What are you talking about? A white patch that's not near the color of his skin. What the hell are you talking about? You get the tailor in and you make sure that when he sits down, his ankles aren't being shown. So you make the legs a little longer. Like these people got money in the white. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Look at the president, his ankles. They know what they're doing. He doesn't know what they're doing, but they are certainly plotting against him. They're doing a Biden on him. Yeah, remember? They're doing a Biden on him. Remember, just before Biden pulled out, they were like, oh, he's sick, he's sick. Oh, look at him. He can't do the debate. Now, I'm warning you guys. Y'all like to panic. Not y'all, not my psychic people, but people out there. Y'all like to panic. And y'all are going to be like, oh, damn it. Hold on. Y'all are going to be like, oh, JD Vance is going to be worse. And it's like, guys, relax. Relax. America has been through several wars, and America is going to get its ass back into like, they not going to let JD Vance, the people will not let JD Vance um, maintain his presidency. He might get presidency. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the people of this country, I can't see it. They are, y'all thought y'all didn't see protesting before? Wait, it's going to get ugly. I advise no one to come out of that house if their state is protesting, and they going to be protesting in every state. Hey, Melissa, they going to be protesting everywhere. Watch. Hi, Purple Passion Evolving. Hi. Wait, who are you giving a kiss to, Purple Passion? I thought you just came in, but I see that you were the one that told me to put the banner on. Okay, doesn't really matter. So, my point to you is Simon Goubadia has erectile dysfunction, and he's suing Portia for 500K. So, how does that work from Africa? Do you get an American lawyer to sue her? Is that possible? Are you allowed to be kicked out of the country? I mean, I don't know immigrant laws. Like Trump has changed so much. Is that even allowed? I think Portia should call Trump before they act in the exit. That's how we led into all of this. Once you get kicked out, do immigrants have rights? Simon, can somebody who's legal tell me, is this possible? Melissa says, I think JD Vance is an alien. Listen, it's possible, Melissa. Don't get it twisted. And how can he sue from someone for ED? Don't you have to prove it? Actually, he said he lost businesses. No, no, you did not lose businesses from a statement like ED. You lost businesses because you thought it was okay to step into the country and you knew better and they deported you. I mean, of course, Portia made the phone call, but we're not talking about that. Shh. Can't give all these secrets away. We got to. Hi, Steven. Prove it. Who says that? Who said that on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Prove it. Give me a minute. Prove it. I'm trying to prove it, Simon. And I would like to like be a part of the panel that decides. I mean, if the P. Diddy trial can see porn, porn, yeah, I gotta tell you, if I was on a P. Diddy trial and they made me watch, I think there's something legal. I think I can sue that judge, Arjun, or whatever his name. I think I could sue him. I don't go on a jury to watch porn. I would have to step down and let the alternate come in. I'm not watching porn. I'm not going to have the memory of a violent event, drug filled violent event, because it's borderline, Irish, in my head and think I can provide a good judgment call. No, right now. You make me watch the porn right now. He's guilty. Oh my God. Ah, Simon, I would like to be a part of the panel to measure, but I have to do it in person. Like, so I need you here. I need you worked up. So, do you need to watch porn? And then we need to measure, uh, because that's the only way the 500K could make sense to me. All right. That's what I'm saying. Ajuman, watching the porn at the Diddy trial, because porn added nothing to the case. What was the these people are just like everybody's disgust. Everybody. So disgusting. Okay. Like right after I would be forced to see that, I'd be ready to call the verdict immediately. Judge, yes, yes. Uh, Juror number 3. Hi, hi, Judge. Um, I'm ready to decide right now. If we got 4 weeks, oh no, 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 I would be kicked off. They would have to kick me off. Okay, a show of hands. One, if you absolutely love Portia, and two, what are we doing here with her? Who likes Portia? One for apps freaking lootly, and two, I, I, I can't even watch the show anymore. Um, who likes Portia? Portia's never going to see this because she don't watch my show. Two, thank you, Purple Passion. She doesn't watch my show because these narcissistic women, which is what they are. At least Miami admits to being narcissistic. These are black women. They ain't admitting to nothing. Two, got a lot of twos. More twos, a lot of twos. Okay. Um, what's the question? Has the erectile dysfunction statement make Simon lose monies, not face? Because I think in Africa, where he is back home now. Oh, we talked about that, Whitney Brown. I'm so sorry. We talked about, of course, I talked about him this morning, but thank you for mentioning it as well. We did. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. So I talked about him on my morning show. I couldn't let a morning show, like, I couldn't ignore him at this stage of the game. And I did mention that he is a wonderful, wonderful man, that the world needs men like him to stay here. So, all right. Thank you, Whitney. Um, Simon Goubadia, did you really lose money? I think you lost face with your African brothers. Okay. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Simon Goubadia. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Simon Goubadia is your love, is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Okay. Let's lower the stage. Hold on. By the way, my hair is supposed to be purple. And I used the product Dark and Lovely. And now I'm wondering, is Dark and Lovely owned by blacks? Because that is not purple. I don't even know what color this is, but it's not purple. And I'm perturbed, very, very perturbed. And well, it has color to it, so it is a little dry, but I did put my oil in it. But even my oil is not being satisfied by this thing. What am I doing? Do I want on this side or this side? Let's do it on this side. Even my oil is not like working to I mean, it feels better now, but I literally had to saturate it with my oils. So it is what it is. I'm just going to put more oil on tonight and just let it sit. But that's not purple. That's not what the purple was supposed to be. This. You see that? That's purple. This is not purple. Do you guys think it's purple? No, it's not purple. Okay. All right. Let's lower the stage. Purple Passion says, Simon, just let it go and sail the seas and live your best life. Best wishes to you. Oh, Simon just wants to be happy again. He wants to be fulfilled. He wants to be happy again. Also, the Six of Cups represents familiar energy. Kind of wishes he was back in America, but you won't be back here if immigrations can help it ever. This is a new beginning for him. And, he's a little sick, guys, in terms of like mentally ill. I don't think Portia really talked about some of the things that he was doing that made him a little sick. I'm kind of wondering if he's a goddamn narcissist. There was an offer for employment, but the contract actually went through. There was an offer for something he needed to do, but the contract went through. I think not only did the contract, let's say the contract was for 1 million, and he negotiated less. And I think the contract was in a country that he could travel back and forth. So Portia, don't go to the UK because he's allowed to travel there. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to Paris. His ass, you gonna turn around and he gonna be right there. So don't go to a country that he can freely roam because it's part of like the European Union or something like that. Anywho, let me turn this off. Um, so Simon did have a contract for something. And what he did was he purposely negotiated down so that he would have proof that he lost monies. Now, how can you prove that he negotiated down? Because the psychic said so. So you're going to hear him say something like, I had $1 million contract and I can only do the contract at this amount of money because they heard of my erectile dysfunction issue. And I'm going to be right. And he would have lied, period. So, period. What? Will Bravo give Simon his own? No, no, not at all, Melissa. No, he's a danger to Portia, and that would be cruel. That means Portia then can sue Bravo. That would be cruel. Yeah, the court is willing to laugh at him. And Simon ever coming back to America? I don't think so, Melissa. I don't think. I mean, never is a big word. Never. But under the immigration status, he has come back like 2 or 3 times, getting away with it. But now they're really on to him. And if he does come back, he's going to wind up in Alcatraz Alligator Alley. Like, Simon, you're so happy in Africa and you're thriving. And, I would really love to see you stay and just travel back and forth to the UK. The UK is the closest thing to America, or maybe Canada is. I don't really know. But you can do fine in the UK. Like, come on, Simon. Like, stop harassing Portia. Okay. I don't even like Portia, but I don't like anybody harassing her either. Well, there it is. Ugh, my glasses are so dirty, and I could tell that there's a spot here. Okay. Okay. So there's let me go over the stage. So there's a contract here that he is going to say it's a big contract. He said, "Oh, it's worth 1 million, but I can only get it for this amount because she embarrassed me." Blah 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 blah. Or he might say, "No, it's erectile dysfunction. It's not about being jailed and locked up." Um. Okay. I'm wondering if the erectile dysfunction comment changed him forever. Like, is he inside his ego to the point where he'll never recover? Is the erectile, maybe it is really ruining him because I think he lives on his prowess. I think he uses his prowess as a way to work it, kind of like prostitution. Maybe it's a part of his tool. I got a lot of money and I got a big D. I need to be on that panel to measure. I'll bring my own measuring stick. I need to be there, please. I could be a really good defender if I have the facts. Okay, moving on. Um, he's just being defensive, guys. He's just being defensive. He had a choice. Somebody was like, "Don't do this." Oh, let me put this down. Somebody was like, "Don't do this. What are you doing?" And he was like, "No, no, she upset me. And so I need to at very least show the public that I will fight for my erectile dysfunction. I will fight for it." That's what I think this is coming down to, fighting for his honor. It nearly rocked his world when Noel. It really rocked his world when she mentioned the erectile dysfunction. Noel, you're cracking me up. Oh my God. Um, um, it's just his African nature to be like Mandingo man. Like, what are you doing, Portia? Like, you really hit below the belt there. It's his nature. Like, every the one thing you will never hear an African complain about is, "Oh, Mandingo man." They're gonna be like, "Yep, yep, Mandingo man." I'm surprised they don't have songs, or you know how they like, "What you do now?" Pump, 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 pump. They must have like a dance, related to my Mandingo style. So, yeah, nobody finds me funny, but I'm hilarious. You guys are cracking. Oh my God. Purple Passion says yes. Let's see the magic stick. We must measure. Um, what did Noel? Wait, what happened? What did Arjuman say? No, you said a lot of money and a big D. Oh no, I'm too weak for that. But then you say, "Don't judge me. No one's judging you." Too funny. Oh, she was cracking up. You're like, "Don't judge me." Okay. Um. So, oh, don't come back, Simon, under Noam's ice. I don't. What's Noam's ice? What's that? Will Simon get his own show? No, because they'd have to go to Africa. Actually, they could go to the UK. They wouldn't mind going to the UK. So, but I don't see him getting his own show. I also don't see Bravo going against Portia right now. Did anybody watch the reunion? Did you see where Portia and Shamia went at it, and then it looked like Shamia lost the battle because Portia argued her down? Ciao, Shamia. You might be one of the wealthiest women, but you don't argue very well at all. Because I would have had shit ready. Kirsten Noam, aka Ice Barbie, is the head of immigration efforts. Oh, see, I haven't been keeping in touch with all of these political appointees. I only know RFK, and I don't even know where he's situated at. No up goes. Oh no, oh no, we find you hilarious, right? Um, and piano dance. What does that mean? Oh, and she's called Ice Barbie. I am so out of the loop of this political session. I did not know that they call her Ice Barbie. Ugh, I have disdain for anybody who is handling ice the way they are handling ice. Do you guys realize how much Alcatraz alligator could have cost to be made? Like, who wastes money like that? And it's just crazy. Let me see how much it costs. Well, first of all, it's going to cost 450 million to operate. And Florida is flipping most of the bill. This is terrible. Florida, y'all got a job to do over there. And there's $245 million in contracts for the facility's construction and then operation. That's terrible. And it's being funded by FEMA. He didn't dismantle FEMA? I don't know. A waste of money to torture innocent people. It's sick. It's so sick. It's so sick. I totally agree. Um, that's a good question. Melissa, like, Melissa wants to know if Simon will find love again. I think it's interesting that he didn't say she ruined my love life. Like, now a woman is not going to want me. Do you know why? I'll tell you why, Melissa. Because we women will settle for a no dick man if he has a lot of money. And Simon knows that. So now I'm thinking, is it true? He never said she's going to ruin my love life. That the courts might give sympathy for. He said she's making me lose business. Huh. Interesting. Spirit, is he losing his love life based upon Portia's? No. Is it true? I don't care about his love life. Is it true? Does he have a little limp weenie woggy winky? Oh, he's covering something up. The page tells me it's most likely very um okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. The page of swords tells me he really is hurt and he's covering something up. So he couldn't get a baby in Portia in that time frame that they were married. I really think Portia wanted to call it small because I'm going by the page of swords, like disappointingly small. I think I think Simon might have used his wee wee like so much throughout the years that it's just in deflate, like it's just going in reverse now. You know how like when you use something so much, like it's like no elasticity? That's what I think is happening here. I really do. He probably got wives in Africa. Mm-hmm. Hi, the sage. Hi. It would suck to be in a public eye, people all up in your business. But that's the funny thing. He didn't say she ruined my love life. I would have said that. And by the way, if I was on a juror, I would be like, bitch, you sure did ruin his love life. How dare you? He said my businesses. Now, that's either because he has a very big wing wong or he has a little wee wee. And a little wee wee can be testified by other African wives. So what he said instead was that she ruined my businesses. So this, and then I get the page of swords, which tells me the wee wee might be really little, and that applying to the courts because of loss of business is because he's covering up that the wee wee is deflated. It's not like it's there's problems with the wee wee, Simon. See, all the second has to do is check, and I'd be like, oh, oh, oh. And I was getting ready to say the only thing is not here is the tower. Boom! I just pulled the tower. He can't get it up. I have to psychically. I have to agree with Portia. But in the same token, he can't get it up. But I think it's also very small, and I think her size is very big, and I just think the two don't, like, it's very hard to like. I think I'm very funny. I mean, laugh. It's funny. You're making me do this reading, Simon, so it's hilarious. Hi, Cherie love. That's a deal breaker. There's a pill for that. Ah, unless it's already, it could be very small already. So there's no pill for that. I mean, it might take a nano like measurement, like it's stretched a little, just yeah, just a little. But not if it's already small and overworked. Does anybody know his shoe size? It makes a difference. I could look at a man's shoes and tell you exactly how many inches it is. I could. It's one of my gifts. And that's not even psychic. I just can do it. Yep. Oh, you know what else I can tell? I can tell whether they have a short, fat one. Like you know how some get the mandingo, some of them get average. I can even tell by their shoe size that it's short and fat. That's my gift. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I would have to sleep with a lot of men like Portia in order to know that. And Portia, I'm kidding. Just calm down. I'm kidding. Anywho. Oh, oh. Melissa goes, basically, it's short like a thumb. And then the thumb thing came up. That's the best. Arjun goes, I can't with you. I can't with me. Tracy's a menace. Oh, my menace to society. Too funny. Oh God. Not what's this? Not the showed? What's that? What does that mean? Oh my God. Do tell. Do tell, says Purple Passion. But Noel goes, oops, no pill to fix that. To fix size. Right. You start out small. We can't what kind of operation we need? This isn't like, when you have a child that has like one leg longer than the other, and what they do is they break the leg. And because bones heal, that's also a way of stretching the leg, which poor kids have had that procedure. That shit must be so painful. But that is the way to stretch the leg. Anywho, you can't break that bone. Does Simon have any children? Does anybody know? Any children? A chode, short and fat. Oh, I never knew that. Does Simon Goubadia has any children? It might be dysfunctional for real. Let me check. I'm not getting children. Oh, I think he does. He has two sons, remember? Because it was something about sending money over to the two boys. Okay. Wow. Shaking my head. Sally, it's not me. It's spirit. I mean, I say it the way I want to say it, but it's not me. I'm just talking about spirit and enhancement surgery. Let me ask you a question. If enhancement surgery actually does a thing, wouldn't lesbians be using it like as a tool to stretch out the clitoris? Or am I allowed to talk about this on YouTube? I'm using all proper language terminology. Noel and Arjumana cracking up. Ajamon goes, I can't with you. Noel goes, uh, at Noel, I can't with you either. Talking to Noel. And Ajamon goes, this is why and Noel goes, this is why I'm here. Birds of a feather flock together. Do you know there's a piece longer to that? Let me see. What's the real phrasing? Oh, why did this show up? What is the whole phrasing to birds of a feather flock together? The complete saying is birds of a feather flock together until the cat comes. Oh, implying that a like minded people bond well, but in its complete sense, it acts as a warning against fake friends. Oh, I didn't know all that. It's too much for me. What time is it? It's too much. I don't want intelligence this late at night. No, just psychic. All right. He a short man. Thank you, Melissa. Oh, he's only five. If he says he's 5'11", he's 5'8". I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Simon. Take a joke. What? Well, at least what? What? Enhancement helped the guy who hosed with Shannon, not Sharp. I forgot his name. Oh, um, Ocho Cinco had enhancement surgery. He did. Oh, it was very small, very wee wee like. Oh, it makes me so sad. Ocho Cinco? Oh my God. It makes me so sad. I actually like Ocho Cinco. Yes, he said it did. Yep, laugh out loud. Yes, he said he did. What? Oh, that's too much information. I that's way too much for me. All right, that's too much. It's too much. Too much. All right, are you guys happy with? Oh wait, damn it. Let me see what. So the tower came out. So there, he does have a problem with his wee wee. He does. He has a problem with his wee wee. He does. All right. Oh. There might be another woman extorting him um, to either come out and say that his prowess is normal, or she's going to say the opposite. Or he may ask her to say or to come into court and say that he's Mendigo Man. So somebody might come in and be like, it's fabulous. Ajamon goes, men are so strange. And 16 years, she wants to drop it like it's hot, and Simon wants to put it in the freezer. 16 years. I can testify to being tired when there's a 20-year difference. Like, no. Oh my God. Yeah. Like every night is not my jam because there's a fucking 20-year difference. Actually, That's not true. Women in my age rev it up. We actually could do it every night because maybe because it's about to disappear forever. So the last hurrah is we're like, where's that 40-year-old guy? Because he would want it all the time and you want it all the time. And it kind of works for a few years and then the libido just disappears. So he did his story on his podcast. Oh. Ajimon says, wow, for the right coins, anyone would say it's big. I would say it's big, and I would have never met it. Hmm. Hello. Hello. I would have to, okay, wait. I would have to see. I mean, I would do it anyway if you pay me. I'll lie. What do I care? Um, but then I would say, so I don't have to lie. I have to see it. So how do we do this? How do we how do we get you there? Do you need pictures? Do you need what do you need? Because I would have like I pay me good, but I need to I need to tell the truth at the very least to say. I mean, I'm a lie anyway, but at least say that I've invested, judge, and what does invest mean? Well, judge, I've seen it. I don't have to say whether or not I've seen it big, right? I could be like, I've seen it, and I am committed to saying. Notice how I'm saying it. I'm committed to saying. That's not a lie. I am committed to saying. Do you understand? Like you use the right words. You can't get into contempt of court because you're not lying. I am committed. He paid me to say it. I am committed to saying. Where's the lie, Judge? What? Um, what did you know? Gotta ride that D until it falls. Oh, he was a shower, not a grower. That's so funny. He can't perform in a bedroom, so any woman would leave him. And I'm wondering if that was the real reason. Because let me tell you something. I'm not going to take abuse from no man. At the very least, perform. You going to perform and abuse me? Get out of here. Life is too short. You can't do both. You can't have both. So something better be working. All right. We Simon, it's I'm a psychic. Come on, Simon. You know I know. Don't be like, oh no, I'm gonna sue Tracy Brown. Don't do that. It's okay. I know. I also don't start with me, Simon, because I have remote vision too. Don't start with me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I really do have remote vision. Are we good, guys? Are we good? You think anything in this card would tell me if there's a little wee wee here? What card would mean little wee wee? Oh my God, what card could it be? All right, let's see what the final outcome is. Thank you all for putting up with all of us. We are just having fun, Simon. If you sue me, you got to sue everybody because you brought the lawsuit publicly. So the way Portia and her mama clank clank at the very last episode before the reunion. This was a plan they always had. Her and her mama are snakes. I'm sorry, Portia's mama, whatever your name is, Diane. Diane, you a snake. And I mean that in a venomous kind of way, not like sneaky. I mean pure evil. And you taught your daughter so well. So, yeah, sure did. All right. Final outcome. They're telling me over here somewhere. So let me just get over here. All right. Color. Oh, I never saw that color before. I had no videos tonight. We just had a lot of fun talking about Simon's Wee Wee. Look at that. That's the way we used to do it. Remember? Oh, did you see that deliberate turn? It was like, oh, upside down attic. Compromises integrity and honesty. Allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your inner spirit. Maybe it's just a narcissist. Um, Maybe he drinks too much. Drinking too much will bring you erectile dysfunction. So, Portia, if he drinks too much, that's the reason why. Drugs, drinking, it's a lot going on. All right, guys, I love you. Oh, wait, should I read? Where's the book? Oh, let me read Upside Down Attic. It might say the same thing. I'm hot now. All this talk about the wee wee. Attic, upside down. Manifesting cliches such as self indulgent. No, that's what? Attic, ADD. Represents the absence of self control and internal balance and compromises your integrity and honesty. So, upside down attic represents the absence of self control and an internal balance and compromises your integrity and your honesty. So, the bottom line is, I believe he definitely has a little wee wee. Um, and it does not inflate at all. So I think Portia stole that woman's man and she got a little wee wee. And I think that's why she left. Because we never got a real reason why he wasn't abusive. He didn't say nasty things to her. And Portia's a very sexual girl. And I think she can't do with that lack of sex. And she knew that she would get everything. And so it was actually a very brilliant plan. What? What? I said I wanted to see which card would give me the answer of a little wee wee, and it turns out it's attic. What? What? It's spirit. It's not me. I asked for more accuracy. And if anybody wants a reading with me, come get a reading with me. 213-458-7408. If you like to elaborate on anything in any of the horoscopes, on your situation, let's talk. All right, guys. Love you. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.